Hey guys, it's Collector West, aka C-Dub, and in today's video, we're going to be discussing a new set being released in March called Heat Wave Arena. Then we're going to be talking about some illustration promos that are coming out later this month. Then we're going to be reviewing a video from Dr. Applesauce 2 about a GameStop situation that seems kind of sketchy. And yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so it says here, Heat Wave Arena set revealed featuring Misty and Ethan Cynthia Arvin's Pokemon. Dope. So it says the Heat Wave Arena set will is officially revealed as posted before. It will release on March 14th. So that's 14 days before Journey Together, which comes out on March 28th. The set will feature 63 cards before Secret Rares. It will feature trainers Pokemon for Misty, Ethan's Ho-Oh, Cynthia's Garchomp, and Arvin Mabastiff. That's what it is. I can't say that. We anticipate our May set will feature cards from Steven's Metagross EX, Marty's Grimmsnarl EX decks, Heatwave Arena featuring Cynthia's Garchomp, and the Glory of Team Rocket, which I'm super stoked for, Mewtwo EX. And it says, we are currently working on translation, so keep checking back. And thanks to Justin Basil for the translations. So you can see here, we've got some Ethan Cyndaquil, his Quilava, his Typhlosion, which looks dope. I like the artwork. Slugma, I really like this Macargo. It looks really clean here. Maybe that's a hollow, not sure. Check out this Ho-Oh here, though. Looks super good. It's the EX. I'm hoping that we get an SAR for it, or some kind of secret rare that's going to be involved. It would look really good. I would think so. And then we'll keep moving on down. We got Misty Psyduck, Magikarp, of course, big Magikarp fan for some of his art, like the Paldean Fates one. So clean. Gyarados. Then we have the Pichu. We got some trainer cards here. And then this leads us into our actual next topic, which is going to be about the illustration contest promos, also available at the Pokemon Center and retailers starting February 21st. So we just had Blooming Waters drop yesterday. We had the surprise boxes for Prismatic Evolutions drop yesterday. Later on this month, we're going to have the illustration promos for 2024 that are here. We'll read about them in just a second. Then following after that, I think there's some stuff that's early in March, but then we have Heat Wave Arena, and then we have Journey Together. So lots of stuff every month that's popping up that you need to be saving up for, need to be taking a look at, and just getting in touch with your local card shops, online stores that you visit, and making connections that way. And then obviously being prepared for big box stores if they're going to have it, which I'm sure they are. I can't get my voice fixed here. Okay, there we go. It says, as expected, the 2024 illustration contest promos will be available at Pokemon Center and participating retailers. You can get them February 21st. All three promos will be available in one plastic package. Great. So I don't have to worry about like trying to get one or the other. For the Pokemon Centers, use code DRAW2024 US, 2024 CA, or DRAW2024 UK at the checkout to receive the cards. Participating retailers have not been announced yet, but will probably include usual suspects as GameStop and Best Buy. I agree. You probably have to spend about $15 on some Pokemon products before to get them, so they'll be added in there. That's what they're looking. That's what they're thinking. And this is all about a part of the Pokemon Day celebration. And if you're going to any leagues, I believe that's going to be handed out as well. So let's take a look at some of the arts here. The Feraligatr looks pretty clean. I like this. It looks like it's like an etched in like hieroglyph in some sense, and then somebody's like took black and marked it up with the Magikarps and whatnot. It looks really good. I really enjoy this Pikachu because it looks like he's actually being a mouse. Like it looks like he's just a normal animal in the wild. I like the artwork, the setting of this, more of a realistic style, and it just looks like this is the first time I've seen a Pikachu just seem like he's acting like a mouse versus like a Thunder Pokemon who's super happy and joyful, and with every other Pokemon on the planet in some way, form, or fashion in some card, and is having the best time. And obviously, the hair is the stamps, so those are going to be pretty important. Stamp cards go for a lot of money if you can get your hands on them, like the surprise box, the Prismatic Evolution EVs, the EX versions of them. How I'll have a stamp that says Prismatic Evolution, so I guarantee you those are going to go for a pretty penny. And then last but not least, we have the Toxtricity here, which I think is great. I love this. It looks like he's playing a electric guitar, obviously, with a thunderbolt. So it looks really good. I really enjoy that. Okay, so we're going to be moving on to our pretty much mainstay today of talking about a reviewing piece of this video from Dr. Applesauce 2. Go subscribe to his channel. He's the one that put me onto this. But it looks like somebody was able, a customer was able to pre-order 10 pre-orders on GameStop. but then walks in the door and can only get 2. Now, I'm not sure if there's a miscommunication there and whatnot, but it seems there is some, the way the dialogue happens between the two, it does seem like the manager knows and is either he's selling because he has to cancel, or he's selling because he's coming up with his own rules in terms of the store. And the gentleman that pre-ordered it had like an email chain with corporate and whatnot, and said that he was able to do it. And furthermore, it comes out also that there was supposedly a miscommunication about that, and yet you should never be able to pre-order like 10 of anything or more than the actual amount, um, and then expect to have a customer come in there not feel disgruntled and slighted because they were looking to pick up a product. So, and Dr. Applesauce has a great take on this. Please go check him out. And thank you to him for providing this video. I didn't know about it, and I thought, who would be doing this kind of activity? So let's watch.
Or you can get a pack for $2.
So this guy right there is an employee of the store.
Hilarious.
Where's the penny sleeve?
Don't you work here?
Yeah, I work here.
So buy my pre-order, right? It's hilarious.
It's real quiet.
I'm just the guy that pre-ordered the 10. I did my due diligence, and now you're just selling my pre-order. That's all.
No, things change, dude.
No, they're just plenty of friends all throughout the country that pre-ordered 10 and got their whole box. There was no issue there, so why is there an issue here? What's the answer?
You want me to cancel all your orders?
No, I don't. I just want to know what the
It's a wrong
answer is, because it
response.
seems like you're just
Cancel all your
making
orders?
your own decisions up here.
He's not.
And now you're selling my pre-order to your employee, and this is all being filmed.
Film away, dude.
So it's all going to corporate.
The employee
It's
doesn't
not.
like
That's just
make
your
eye
rule.
contact. He's
No,
like,
it's
"Oh,
not. Because I can show
it's
you.
almost like
I
they
can
know."
show you plenty of footage of people
My
getting the
friend,
whole
if you
pre-order
wish to
of
film
10.
me in this store,
It's ridiculous,
we
dude.
can stop this conversation.
It's just
I'll
ridiculous.
have this recorded out.
There's nothing wrong with recording. There's nothing wrong with it. It's freedom. It's
I don't
protected.
wish to be filmed.
Okay, it's
And you don't
not
have the right
illegal.
to film me.
I do. There's no rule that says I can't.
We'll talk about it later.
I'll
Anyway,
stop.
It's a weird
But like,
response.
it's ridiculous to see you selling my pre-order to your own employees.
because clearly
Like, that's actually insane.
if you work here, would you buy I can something? understand.
It's insane. I know. I would pre-order it doing the
That was
proper
your
channels.
pre-orders. We had like 16.
Okay, and I
And
called
you got that out
yesterday,
of the box.
and I called yesterday,
And
and
I
you said
told-
you didn't get any. So
I
when did
wasn't
you
here
get them?
yesterday.
Yeah, when I talked to
It doesn't
Daniel.
matter.
So who's Daniel then?
It doesn't matter, dude.
Because I called
Dude,
yesterday,
I'm
you
not
said you had
having this
not.
conversation. Here's your
Why can't you have
orders.
the conversation?
I
You're the
canceled
general
your
manager of the
orders.
store.
I'm not- okay.
Exactly. I'm putting you in a weird spot. And if I did work here, I would do everything the proper channels, and I would pre-order, like due diligence, like anyone else in the world could have. You're running your own rules here, and that's not how GameStop flies. I work in the corporate world too.
You owe me 63 cents.
Yeah, and I'll give it to you, but like, it's ridiculous that I can't get more than 2. Why can't I just get more than 2? I pre-ordered 10.
It's limited to per person.
That's not.
It's written right on the
That's
tag.
not true.
Film the tag.
Doesn't matter. This is gonna be hilarious. It's gonna be great.
Stop before you look at the tag.
Doesn't matter what the rules. I did the pre-order.
Doesn't matter what the
It was
rule is,
confirmed.
but you think
It was
the rule is
confirmed.
different
I've already
for you.
talked to corporate in the email chain. I could show you the email chain if you want.
I don't
She said there wouldn't be an
I don't
issue.
have any more to sell you. Pick
No,
them up
it's
or not.
hilarious. You have no more.
No.
Right.
So there's a lot going on in this video.
Yikes. Shout out to Dr. Applesauce too for just providing that in general, because yeah, man, it's not good. It's definitely not good to have to sit there and like go through that and then think about like what actually happened there, bro. Like I don't get it. I don't know what happened, but it doesn't look good. And it doesn't look good with GameStop in terms of the idea behind that. Like you're able to order 10, and then it just looks like he's like disgruntled as well. Like, why are you asking me all these questions? Knowing that he's probably giving up pre-orders to somebody else, but he probably knows that somebody had this here. They probably knew that. They should have like let him know ahead of time, and it could have just absolved this whole thing. And the fact that he got 10, I mean, if you're saying he can get 10, if you're going to get that much, then this is the issue with like scalping or anything like that, is that stores need to put a limit if you don't want this kind of stuff to happen and people to be disgruntled about it. I'm glad other people got product, but it sucks that the guy got 10 when he went through the proper way to do it. You pre-order, I'm trusted that you're telling me the truth. I go to pre-order, it's not here. I had a similar situation like this literally yesterday with my friend Chase. with Blooming Waters. We waited up all night, not all night, but pretty much all night all night until about 12 to try to buy Blooming Waters off of Best Buy. I was going to put it on my Best Buy card, yada, 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 and it just never went live. It kept saying coming soon, coming soon. So I stayed up to about 1:30. He stayed up to about 2, went to bed, woke up, had work the next morning, and it still says coming soon, coming soon. Lo and behold, there's a full Reddit post of big people talking about why isn't Blooming Waters going live so I can try to get it. Some people were like, mine says coming soon, and then they go to refresh and it says it's sold out. And it was weird is when I did this with Prismatic on the 17th in January, I never had this issue. And this is my first time doing that. It literally said coming soon. And then like at 12:01, it flips over and you click add to cart and it puts you in a virtual queue. And then it gives you 10 minutes to whatever you're putting in your cart to be able to buy and hopefully buy and check out. Well, I never got to do that. And he never got to do that. So, 12 hours, almost 13 hours later, like 2 p.m., 3 p.m., somewhere around there on the 7th, I just click refresh and it says sold out. And I was like, how did anybody buy it in the first place? So the reason why I was reviewing this is because it made me think like, I wonder if employees were just selling to themselves and selling to themselves first, which I don't know if it's possible to do that yet. If that's really blurring the lines, maybe it is, maybe it's not. But the idea here is that if you were going to have anybody telling your customers, right, to buy product and to do that, then you have you need to be leading in good faith. And it just didn't seem like it was in good faith. And here, the situation, it seems like the manager is kind of like irritated about the situation. He says some wrong comments, and he's probably wrong, bad timing, right? But the other employee looks like, yeah, that's what's happening. Like I'm receiving somebody else's pre-order. He doesn't say anything about it, and maybe he doesn't need to. But the guy obviously has a point like, hey, I pre-ordered 10. I have other friends who've pre-ordered so many, and they got their 10. Why am I not getting mine? That's weird. Why would your GameStop be any different than another GameStop? Unless there was like secluded rules, something was happening to where the management was doing that. And so you can go finish the rest of Dr. Applesauce's video because that's all credit to him and him grabbing this information. And please be sure to subscribe to him. But yeah, it just makes you think about stuff like that, how that stuff works with Pokemon in such a hot market these days right now. As me even stepping into it after 20 years of not doing anything, much less caring, I am thoroughly enjoying my time, and I can definitely see the 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 issues of not having enough, not printing enough, the MSRPs going skyrocket at local stores or anything like that. Big box stores selling it here, and then other stores selling it here, and then it just the demand gets higher and higher, and then somehow you just like you get taxed out of being able to buy something, even though you have the funds, but they're selling it at this price or whatnot. Like, dude, they're upselling you like crazy. Like, how am I going to participate in anything like this? So, I can understand the frustration about how he feels and if there was a miscommunication or if it was really an isolated incident and the GameStop manager was really just trying to, he made the comment, if you worked here, would you buy some? It made it seem like he bought some or other people bought some, right? So anyways, that's the video, guys. If you like the video, be sure to like the video. It really helps me out. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe. Check me out on my daily shorts. I'm uploading a pack of Pokemon cards every single day for an entire year. So you'll see me over there. Other than that, guys, I love you. God loves you. He does have a plan for your life. And I'll see you in the next one.